We had loads of tweets and questions from fans when I said on the air that we were going to be chatting, and the sorts of things that they want to know is, how much more George Michael can we get now that every couple of years?
I really think they're going to see a more prolific George Michael. I really hope so. I think that one of the things most people in any kind of recovery have to do is reward themselves in new ways.
Your voice sounds as strong and mellifluous as ever. Do you have to take great care of it, or do you work it out so regularly with the Vegas show that it's in peak fitness all the time?
I never think about singing. I don't warm up. I don't take care of it, and it's either there or it's not. Most of the time I'm lucky it's there.
You still look to me exceptionally calm on stage. Do you ever get nervous?
You do get nervous. I can't deny it. And what you really have, what you look for is you want to write a show that has 300 jokes in it that are almost like magic words.
Bono says, Larry, it's tough to get you out of Dublin. Is it
Bono
really?
says more than his praise, we know that.
So he didn't have to talk you into it too much?
No, he didn't, and I in my defence...
I don't want to make you defensive.
No, but in my defence on that decision, it was a good decision.
Yeah, sure it was. One of the things that really works with your music, whether it's recorded or live, is that it's very intimate. How do you keep it intimate with those huge venues?
Well, I think that for me, it's about speaking with the audience and allowing them to be part of the show, allowing them to have fun, telling them, that it's they've paid and now it's their night.
We've seen Faulty Towers millions of times over, but isn't it incredible that that can still be as funny as it was in those only two series?
I don't understand it.
To the kids of 13?
I think it's because it's about people's emotional responses. It's not fundamentally about funny lines. Because if I tell you a funny line and then try and tell it to you tomorrow, you don't laugh.
When you take on a role like this, do you have to be a bit of a historian yourself?
No, you have to be curious. I knew nothing about this period of history. History does fascinate me endlessly. My father is a historian, and I used to bury myself in odd patches of history, but they weren't to do with the recent royal family.
You say Romeo because, of course, you're a cultured guy. So the next question is, do you approve of the sort of bringing to a different audience a version of a Shakespeare tale?
Completely, because it's not calling itself Romeo and Juliet. And it wouldn't really matter even if it did. I mean, the play's been around for so long, it's still performed. And this is a great way of, I suppose, introducing some of those themes and elements to a young audience.
It might not be NME cool to grow up gracefully as opposed to disgracefully, but more rewarding, do you think?
I don't have a choice. I am who I am, and if I don't conform to a sort of rock and roll archetype, well, it's just tough. I am who I am. I'm fiercely me.
It's like all great records, it pays to give it the time to listen properly.
The secret of a great record is the more you hear it, the better it gets. I think records that you play and they grow on you are better than records that you like instantly and then you get fed up with.